Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. We are here in the barn with Art Deco. 6 skills in the red after our victory in the Winter GP. Not totally quite maybe at the apex of our skills. Let's get in there and get to our next race. Today's video, 1 minute 25 seconds and change. When you're snowed in, you can sit back and relax. All right, we got the Climax Stakes, 12 furlongs in Dubai, or we could do the Heaven Stakes. I'm gonna go for, I think we're gonna do the Climax Stakes. I gotta look at something first, and I'm not sure what I'm looking at. Yeah, we can't do that. I maybe should have tried for that. But we can't get Gallop Emperor. Maybe I could have gotten Turf Emperor if I had planned a little bit better, but I did not. I don't think we can do that. Just being honest. All right, so back to our race here. Nah, I'm not really trying to race any more dirt tracks. Unless I really need to. Let me check one more thing here. Oh yeah, I don't think we can do that. Definitely can't do that. Not strong enough for that. I mean, there's some outside chances at some of these other horse titles. But right now, really, my main focus is the GP Hunter title, which will be the last of the normal or regular horse titles. So we'll race in the Kyoto Stakes. I think I need this, maybe for some kind of title. 10.5 furlongs on the dirt. It is sunny, so that's not ideal. I was hoping it'd be raining. And we're gonna get our box exacta in. Our main rival is a horse named Dancing Opera. We are the favorite. I just don't have a lot of anticipation that this is gonna go well. Simply because we are just an average horse on dirt. I'm really only doing this because the horse is kind of at the apex of its ability right now. So here's a quick look at the field. If you are impacted by the weather, I hope you're staying safe out there and your power's on and all that good stuff. If you're not, well, aren't you lucky? Supposedly it's going to snow here tonight at some point. It's just really freaking cold right now. Pardon me, my computer's telling me it's snowing.
Horses are on the track.
Let me see if that's actually true.
And they're off.
All right, it is actually snowing. A very light amount of snow. All right, we get off, we're moving over. Because if we're gonna have any chance, we've got to travel the shortest distance possible. Right when I start recording, of course, when my throat gets a tickle in it. All right, we're trapped on the rail right now. And we just gotta hope that the one horse decides to move up a little bit. at some point. Not really imperative right now, but I'll be getting really antsy around 4 furlongs. And we were dead last, which is not really where we want to be running. We do have the red part of the revolution there, at least. Was overheating a little bit, trying to catch up.
5 furlongs to go.
And now we're in the slow mode, because nobody's going very fast. And he's definitely not moving over. Oh my god, there he goes and moves over. Right at 4 furlongs. Okay, so now we can move up a little bit. I'm not expecting to get the red X. We did not get it. So no chance of the revolutions. So we're going to have to win this on good looks alone. Go to the whip. Going around that final corner.
To go.
The 10 horse came with us, but we're just going to use the reins and a little touch of the whip and leave them in the dust for another dirt victory that was actually kind of dominating. You look at the rest of the field as we cross the finish line.
We have a winner!
All right. Still getting it done on the dirt. I don't know what button I hit there. Great marks on everything. We'll take it. All right, now we're plumb tuckered out, I think. I think I was looking at the super all-rounder, and now I'm realizing I need something shorter, not longer. Yeah, for some reason I was under the impression that I needed a longer dirt race, and it's totally false. I needed a shorter dirt race, because you can see the super all-rounder is still out there. So we thought we were going for a horse title, but I raced the wrong distance. So we're going to have to race another dirt race to get the super all-rounder, because right now I'm looking at the races and I'm seeing that, hey, by the way, World Cup Junior Fillies was 8.5 furlongs. So I need an 8 furlong or shorter dirt race. All right. So where am I going to find that when I have enough energy? Well, I could do the February Stakes. I really don't want to do that. I guess we could race in the Australia Stakes and hope to find an 8 furlong dirt race later. And of course, we could go to Dubai, but they don't have anything that's 8 furlongs. They've either got a lot less or a lot more. So I'm just going to have to come to a decision here about what race I want to do, whether it's going to be one in Tokyo or one here. All right, so in the meantime, we will select the Royal Cup. I was thinking about trying to get the Sprint horse title to go with the ones we've already gotten. We are the favorite at 3.5 to 1. It is a beautiful day here in New Orleans, where they still have a horse track, and we're going to get our bet in, our straight exacta, in the Royal Cup. All right, just one turn. The record is held by Wardrum, 106.5. And here is a look at the field. I'm going to apologize in advance for my heater coming on, but it is just 14 degrees outside. So in a minute, it's going to make some noise. All right, and let's look at the field.
The horses are on the track.
All right, just an okay start.
And away they go.
And we're going to start moving over a little bit. I don't have any dreams of getting to the rail, I don't think, in this one. But we're fast enough on turf where we can just kind of go right up the middle, really, and I'm just going to try to maintain this position here on the shoulder of the horse ahead of me. Little contact there. By the way, we've got two parts of the revolution. I missed out on part number 3 because I whipped a little bit late. We're going to go back to the whip here, and we're going to get stretch burst to trigger, but we are not going to be able to pass at the finish line because I whipped a little too much. So I think we're going to replay this one because I think I should have easily won that and gotten the revolution. But I was foiled by a little bit of timing.
The horses are on the track.
All right, a little bit better start. I waited for the arrows to get next to each other that time. Sometimes it's easier to not do it when they're coming from opposite directions. You know, when they're kind of moving in parallel, it's a little bit easier to get a good start sometimes. So if you choose to do that, more power to you. I do it sometimes. I don't. It's not a strategy. All right, by the way, we're in line for another revolution. I've moved to the far outside. We're going to hit the whip at 1.9, and yes, we get the revolutions. Now, can we track down the 11 horse? We are coming from way back in the field. So this is wild. We even got stretch burst to trigger, and we are not going to win. So I think that is the first time where I've gotten the revolution and I've gotten my special ability to trigger, and I did not win. So I should have whipped at like 2.2 or maybe 2.4 to get that win. We're just going to leave that where it lays. That's on me. So that's something I haven't seen before. All right, our horse has reached the apex and is coming back down. As you can see, Fierce is now at 89. So that was the apex of our horse's abilities during that race. And maybe that dirt race, that's it. So I'm going to be really choosy about the races I pick from now on, because our skills are on the downswing. Let's see if we can do the Empress horse title here. So we're going to do the Empress Cup. 10 furlongs in Hong Kong. We're the favorite. This horse title is tougher to get than it looks like. You got to win all of the races. There's 4 of them with the word Empress in the title. There's like an Empress Stakes, Empress Cup, maybe an Empress Mile, a King and Empress, and it's tough. It's tough to win them all as a filly. As one of them, I think, is open to everybody. Maybe the King and Empress is like open to males and older horses and stuff like that. So it's tough to win. And this is a Gallop World Series race right here, as you can see by the red line through that grade 1. So in theory, this is the toughest level of competition outside of the Field of Legends in these kind of races. All right, Empress Cup record is 2:01.8 by Cloudy Day. And here's a look at the field. All right, not a full field. That's somewhat of a good thing. Perfect start. Absolutely, I'll take that.
That was a great start.
Too bad we're not a front runner. We'd have a huge lead right now. All right, moving over. I'm probably going to get a blocking penalty, so I move back out. I was going to try to go for the rail. I still might try to go for the rail. Just for right now, we're kind of maintaining our position. We have to move up a little bit at some point. So I tried moving up and we're overheating, so I'm going to rain back down. And we end up kind of where we wanted to anyway. We have one part of the revolution. We're just trying to maintain our position here.
5 furlongs to go.
And we keep moving up because we've still got plenty of speed in the tank. 4 furlongs remaining. We're actually a little too far forwardly placed right now. Really didn't want to be this far forward, but at that point we were in the green, so I'm letting the horse run. Horse next to me bumps me a little bit, so I just decide,
2 furlongs to go.
hey, why don't we just see if we can put this away. Oh, they're coming up from behind. That 5 horse gaining on me
Show your
hard.
guts.
Can we leg it out here at the finish?
Look out, they're
Can
coming
we
up from
last?
behind.
Yes.
Finish.
I think we managed to just beat out the 5 horse. What?
Oh,
Lies.
too bad.
Absolute lies. We kicked too soon. We're definitely, are we replaying? I think we are. I think we're going to replay that. Absolute lies. All right. We're doing the retry. That's all there is to it.
The horses are on the track. And they're off.
This time we are moving over to the railing. Alright, maybe we're not going to get the railing. The 1 does not look cooperative. I thought he would have moved over already. Well, maybe we've made a big mistake here, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Just kind of in a chilling position. We've got the first part of the revolution here.
5 furlongs to go.
The times say slow, the pace says fast. Interesting. I'm really hoping the 1 moves over. Alright, everybody's taking off on me. We are not going to get the revolution to save us. I need to be going to the whip right now.
They're in the home stretch. 2 furlongs to
Alright,
go.
can we thread? This is bad. Oh, this is really bad.
An amazing burst of speed.
This will
Show
be
your
the greatest
guts.
comeback of all time. We're not going to win.
Finish.
Nope, we ended up second again. Got held up there. We're just gonna, I think, call it a day. Another track record. Last time was a track record. We'll just eat the loss. Maybe write off the King and Empress, or write off that Empress title for right now. Alright. Yeah, as you can see, skills starting to go down. Speed still at 95. Never went over 99 or whatever, so not blazing fast, but very solid horse if you are taking into consideration the max skills and stuff. Here's why we're racing. We need to get that summer and winter Grand Prix. So I was hoping there was another race I could fit in between there. Maybe Nagano, get that dirt race out of the way. Or I guess we're just going to go for the Summer GP. Because this is the one you've got to win 6 times out of the Summer and the Winter GP. So this is the most important race for me to win. As you can see, we are the favorite. We're also on the rail. Rainy, it says good for the track surface. And we are the favorite, so let's get our exacta in. Finally put me on the rail for once as the favorite instead of being all the way on the outside. All right, back to Toronto. Track record 209.7 by Wardrum. Maybe we can knock that off today. All right, and let's look at the
horses
field.
are on the track.
Perfect start.
And they're off.
Just
That
what
was
we
a great
needed.
start.
Perfect start. We're on the rail. Gonna pass by the open section there, which is, if you get lucky and you're behind, and you get like the revolutions or something at the end of the race, and you're going by an open section. Yes, I've swerved into there before to pass a horse that's ahead of me. So you can do that. Speaking of passing, we're kind of overheating. So let's dial it back a little bit, please, horse. And we got the blue X. Look at a little slot machine there. Alright, we're still just off the lead. It says we're at a fast pace.
They're
I actually
midway
would like
down the
to,
back stretch.
I'd like that we're dropping back a little bit. Even though we can't get the revolutions, I think we need to save a little bit of energy. Nobody's really moving in front of us. We're definitely not going to get any help from the slot machine. So you can see the other horses starting to speed up. We're going to go to the whip here. Oh, we almost collided with the horse in front of me. So we're late on the whip again. Although not really
An amazing
my
burst
fault,
of speed.
but we're late.
Show your guts.
Can we get the speed burst? Yes, we can.
We have a winner.
All right, so another win in the Summer GP. So that's 2 wins in the Summer GP, 1 in the Winter GP. So we need 3 more wins to get that GP Hunter horse title. All right, Feel went back up. So Fierce dropped down, Feel went back up. This may be the best Feel stat of any horse I've bred. So in theory, that means it's the easiest to control. All right, here's the King and Empress, another Gallup World Series race. Well, why not? What do we have to lose? We're going for another horse title. We're not going to get this one, maybe. But maybe I have an outside chance of getting it if I win the other races. Then come back, compete for that first one we lost. We are the favorite. We're going to get our exact in. We'll do it as a box. All right, the track record held by Pure Ruin, 231-6, 12 furlongs, and it's almost all of a triangle, but not really. Here's a look at the field.
The horses are on the track.
All right, another perfect start.
Go!
Sorry, I saw one of the
was
horses
a
named
great
Arrogant
start.
Dancer, and horses with Dancer in the name are part of a famous bloodline. I want to say that Northern Dancer, and then maybe there's more than one horse. Maybe Native Dancer. I actually have to look this up now because I'm really curious about it. So we'll look up Northern Dancer because I think it'll tell us who the other horse is. So Northern Dancer was the first Canadian bred horse to win the Kentucky Derby. I know somebody who will be very glad to hear that. Canadian icon, inducted into the Canadian Sports Hall of Fame. All right, so I think he had some children. But anyway, I know that Dancer is a famous, like any horse with Dancer in his name is famous. I think here in his progeny, there's a Laurie's Dancer, an Ice Dancer, a Broadway Dancer. Those aren't the ones I'm thinking of. All right, maybe I am not thinking of the right horse, but actually maybe I better get back to the race. We'll explore that topic a little further if I have some more time. All right, 3 furlongs left. We're positioning. We're getting bumped.
They're in the home stretch.
We're going to move out here and go to the whip.
2 furlongs to go.
And not really a whole lot of response. More whip, no response at all. Finally get stretch burst to kick in. And we're going to end up finishing third. That was horrible. And I think I just took the loss and moved on. Yep. We're just outclassed in that race. And that's all there is to it. You got to have a really strong filly to win that Empress title. Bottom line. I mean, I have a great horse. I know what I'm doing here, and yeah. All right, back to normal racing. Platinum Stakes, maybe. Super Sprint Cup, maybe. And I still need a dirt race. Leeds Sprint Stakes. We'll do that one. I think it's a straight shot if I remember the Leeds course. Let me go back here and look at something else as far as horse racing. I know there's another Dancer named horse. And maybe I'm just imagining. All right, I guess I must totally be imagining. Because I'm looking at the pedigree of my favorite horse, and we'll talk about it here in a minute. And of course, I'm talking about Charismatic, but Northern Dancer was I guess his great-grandfather. Northern Dancer in South Ocean
The horses
gave birth to Stormbird, and Weekend Surprise gave birth to Summer Squall, who was Charismatic's father. Anyway, back to racing here in Leeds. We're overheating a little bit. We're going to dial it back slowly. How do we look as far as the revolutions go? All right, not good. We got the first part, didn't get the second part. We're just off the lead. The 9-horse takes off. We whip at just the right time. The 9-horse still advancing, but he is not going to overtake us. In fact, we've opened up the lead. The 10-horse coming on very late. In fact, too late. So we will get back to the winner's circle. Finally,
we have a winner
here in Leeds. All superstars. That's what we like to see. All right, staying has dropped down into the yellow, so that's not great. The horse still has skill, though. We're still going to keep racing. Looking for an X race here. Look for a dirt race. Maybe. First stakes is too long. I was hoping the Japanese World Cup was right around now. There it is. Maybe we'll do the JWC Sprints. Osaka Mile Cup is a possibility. So I'm thinking about all this stuff in my head. Obviously, we can race just about any race on the board. Emperor's Mile is out there, but we have failed at the first couple of races that we've tried. So I'm very leery about that. Dublin Long, definitely in our wheelhouse. Or we could do the Victoria Stakes. Maybe try to get the sprint champ. All right, we're going to go to Australia, race in the Victoria Stakes, back to Sydney. And we're on the rail, and we are the favorite. And I'm expecting this to be just like the other Australia race. 2 turns, two wide turns. Same race, different name maybe. We'll take a look at the track layout here. Yeah, it's literally the exact same race. Course record 110 and 8 held by Jupiter Page. That's computer horse. So let's go back to the pedigree of Charismatic real quick. Summer Squall, Charismatic's father, was from Stormbird and Weekend Surprise. Those of you who know a lot about horse racing know that Weekend Surprise's father was Secretariat.
And away they go.
Northern Dancer, fantastic racehorse. Secretariat, one of the best racehorses of all time. That's the father's side for Charismatic. The mother's side, he's out of Bally Babe. Listen to these filly names. Bally Babe, the daughter of Polynesian Charm, the daughter of Grass Shack, who was the daughter of the male horses named Polynesian. And then on the other side, at that level of the pedigrees, Bold Ruler.
2 furlongs to go.
So definitely like a who's who of horse racing.
Great.
Speaking of which, in terms of great racehorses, Bold Ruler definitely a name. Anyway, we got the Revolution. We are laying waste to the field. We are going to win the Victoria Stakes going away. Not like last time we had the Revolution where we lost. This time we brutalized the field.
No one can match you.
Always nice to see. And we set the track record, 110 flat. Look at that, folks. Off peak, says who? All right. We are definitely off peak, by the way. Definitely not running the way we used to. Definitely don't have the skills. All right, we got the Osaka Mile Cup out there, or we could do the JWC Sprint. I think we'll do the JWC Sprint because it's short, and I think we have a better chance of winning a short race than a long one. Of course, we are on the far outside. Of course. At least we're carrying less weight than some of the other horses. All right, we're definitely not supposed to win. All right, the track record, just one turn here. Held by Love Shack, 110 and 7. What is Roman Facet doing? Oh, maybe I am the favorite. I thought it said I was the 7th favorite. Oh, we're not the favorite. All right, there's the favorite. Yeah, we are the 7th favorite. That's what I thought. We're definitely not supposed to win.
The horses are on the track.
All right, come on, horse. You need to pull it together for this one. Pretty good start.
And away they go.
Oh, I probably should have raced that other race a while ago. And not waited this long. We are in the back of the field. It's ugly. I'm not even going to go to the rail. I think we just waste too much time. We're going to stay on the outside. Because, in theory, if we can run 16 furlongs, we don't need to move in. All right. We're not going to get the revolution. We go to the whip at 2.7.
2 furlongs to go.
Not looking too great at all. We're stuck in the middle of the pack. We do get stretch burst to evolve to explosive.
My
However, we
goodness,
finished
they've
4th.
lost their chance at the title.
I think we're going to retry that one. I think you all know we were going to retry that one. Yeah, that's not any good. Even though we did get it to evolve. Yes. Yeah, so anyway, just wrapping up Charismatic. Some of the other names are not names I'm totally familiar with. The funny thing is there's a bit of inbreeding, though. Bally Babe's
And away
grandfather
they go.
is Sir Gaylord.
Oh, it's a late start.
And Summer Squall's grandmother is a horse named Lassie Deer. Lassie Deer's mother was a horse named Gay Missile, and Gay Missile's father was Sir Gaylord. So there's a little bit of inbreeding. Also, Bold Ruler appears on both sides of the pedigree, as does Something Royal, and maybe even a third horse. Mahmood appears twice on the mother's side,
2 furlongs to go.
and
Show your
Tom
guts.
Fool appears on both sides of
Don't
the
give up
pedigree as
now.
well. So, real life horse, fair amount of inbreeding. Speaking of which, are we going to win this race? Yes, we are. We got explosive to evolve again.
We have a winner.
And we just barely pulled it
Yes.
out.
Horse title
And
earned.
we got the super all-rounder. And I'm not going to race any more dirt races. I'm just happy to have come off with a win. And look, our other ability finally triggered. In year number 4, Grit finally triggered. All right, so I'm really happy about that. I'm not happy about our rapidly eroding skills and abilities. It's going to make winning these horse titles, especially the one that I'm going for, the GP Hunter, exceedingly difficult. Exceedingly difficult. All right, Winter GP. I mean, could I slip in a race in between now and then? Maybe. Do I really want to? I guess. We'll do the Neptune Stakes. I don't think I've ever raced it before. And because it's a fillies only race, that's the only reason we're a favorite. All right, the Neptune Stakes. Oh, we have raced it before. The track I don't know why I blew through the field like that. The
The
track
horses are
record
on
is
the
held
track.
by Eclipseify.
And away they go.
We got off to a great start. We're going to move over to maybe near the rail, not totally the rail. Nope, we moved to the rail. The one horse is off to a huge lead. And so we're just going to stake out some space alongside this running lane.
Hey, what are you doing?
And we were overheating big time. And I'm desperately trying to dial the horse back. And it's not working. We'll move out and give ourselves a little more room.
Okay, this is where the race is won.
Nobody seems to want to move over in front of me, which is totally okay with me. No chance of the revolutions. We're going to get ourselves in the right position, go to the whip at 2.1.
Furlongs to go.
It's looking good. And maybe the 2 horse going to come up to challenge. It's closing, but the race is already over.
We have a winner.
Oh, inquiry all you want, bitch. All right, and we got paid. All right, I don't even want to see what the skills look like. It's ugly. Winter GP, here we come. All right, if we win this Winter GP, then we have to win next year's Summer and Winter GP as well. Well, the horse's skills are rapidly declining. This race is going to be tough. We're not the favorite, but we're close. So we're going to box up our exacta here, get our bet in. And it looks like the track is yielding. That may be a benefit to us. I guess we'll find out after the race starts. And there's a look at the field. Oop. Sorry about that.
The horses are on
I got a
the
new
track.
knife and I was playing with it and I just dropped it on the floor. All right, pretty good start.
Go.
All right, 10 furlongs in, we're already overheating. That's not great. Hopefully we're in a position to allow these horses ahead of us to move inwards. And we'll just kind of chill out. The 3 is going off the back, so I'm not too worried about falling further behind. We got the first part of the red revolution there. I just want to get into the green and kind of chill out. The horse wants to get into the blue and chill out. All right, just inside 6 furlongs, we're in a good place here in the pack. We got a little bit of room for ourselves. We're starting to overheat a little bit.
They're midway
The
down
green
the
meter
back
is still
stretch.
going up though, so this horse has been really forgiving with the green meter. Now it's starting to go down precipitously fast. We don't want that. We have 2 parts of the revolution, so I need to give myself room. I need to move way out here and get room in case we do hit the revolution. All right, we're preparing to hit it at 1.9.
Furlongs to go.
We get it just at the end, and we are off like a shot. This is not going to be a loss this time.
An amazing burst of speed.
And just eclipsing the field, totally brutalizing them. Easy win, thanks to the revolution there.
Incredible. No
All
one
right,
can match
you know,
it.
maybe some horses are more prone to the revolution than others. 10 length victory in the Winter GP. All superstars for our jockey evaluation. All right, taking a look at the Gallup World Series standings. We did not place very well anywhere here. 7th on the turf side of things. And obviously we didn't really place in dirt. We did win the Horse of the Year and the best 4-year-old mare, and we got 8 G's. That's probably the best we could hope for. As you can see, just 4 skills in the red now. Definitely on the decline. Still got a little bit of speed though. Alright, so we could go back to Australia and race this race again. Why not? And I think this will give us the sprint champ horse title if we win. We're going to bet our exacta here. And we hold the track record here, so can we beat our own track record with a declining skills horse? That's the real question. Or will we have to hold off a challenger? Like Metro Booster.
The horses are on the track.
Let's find out. Alright, perfect start. That is so great for
And
us.
away they go. That was a great
Can I
start.
get over? No. Am I going to try to get over? Other than in my own lane? No. Alright, no chance at the revolutions. We're going to have to win this on good looks alone. Overheating just a little bit. The 11 takes off. We go to the whip. Can we drag him back down? Maybe.
An amazing burst of
Creeping up
speed.
on him. And we are going to pass him. The 2 coming on very late. Way too late.
We have a winner. You've reached the horse title race.
All right. We have reached the horse title. I was off by 1 race. Pretty good jockey card there. Everything but the start was superstar status. So 1 more 6 furlong dirt. Or I think it's under 7. 7 or under, and we should be good there. Or, pardon me, turf. Duh. We could do the Golden Eagle. Oh, no, we couldn't. That's a dirt race. Why don't I pass on that and do this one instead, the Royal Cup. Although that won't get us the title, so maybe I should scratch that, because that's to be a special category race. Yeah, I'll just race the Climax Stakes just to race it. Yeah, the Royal Cup isn't going to win us that title, so. All right, we are the favorite here in Dubai. track record held by Decipher for this race. 2:24.5. And our rival is right next to us, at least for now.
It's a beautiful night for racing.
All right, a perfect start.
That was a great start.
Yeah, one of these days I think I'm going to try to breed a longer running turf horse that has the start, the forward placing thing. So I can just do a perfect start, take off, and just cruise to victory. Easier said than done, but I'm going to try it. All right, we're over on the rail. We're in a really good position here, so I'm not looking to move up at all. In fact, we're looking to slow down a little bit, maybe. All right, we didn't get the open part of the revolution there, so we're not going to be able to count on that. Slow pace tonight here in Dubai.
To go.
Yeah, really slow because we're moving up, and I'm trying not to do that. Yep, we're definitely not going to get a revolution here.
They're in the home stretch. Two furlongs to go.
All right, we go to the whip. We're going to make us work for this one.
An amazing burst of speed.
We nose in front of the one horse, and we're going to win this race.
We have a winner.
I think I just missed the track record by 2/10 of the, or 2/10 of a second. That's pretty disappointing. All right, next race. What can we get here? I need a short race. I mean, I'm not going to win the Empress Cup. I already know that because I raced it last time and didn't win it. If I really try it again, I'm a masochist. We're going to try it again. Good grief. What is wrong with me? I guess I was just like, fuck it. Somehow we're the favorite. That doesn't make any sense to me at all. We tried this last time and got beat. And now we're the favorite for some reason. Whatever, man. If we win this, maybe the Empress title is still in reach. I don't know. Not a very big field this year. Maybe that's why.
And they're off. That was a beautiful start.
Maybe the other horses that beat us fell off so much that they stopped racing. That's totally a possibility as well. You know? Alright, we're at the back of the pack, so I want to move up just a little bit. Maybe right there is fine. This 10 horse out in front of us is one of those horses that runs at the start, so I don't know why we're trying to chase him down. Yeah, we're definitely Maybe even a little too far forward, but we do have the first part of the revolution, so I'm not complaining. I just don't want the second part. See, my fear is that when
5 furlongs
you're
to
running
go.
in the blue, like you see our horse doing, is that the second one is more likely to be blue instead of red. So I'm a little on edge right now. And we do get the blue X. So no chance of the revolutions.
Watch
We're
out.
kind of blocked in, the horse behind us a little bit. We're going to go to the whip at 2.1.
Furlongs to go.
And although he was not held back, nobody is really gaining on me except for the one horse on the inside. Can we
Look out,
hold
they're
on?
coming up from
Yes, I think we did.
Finish.
No, we
Oh,
did not.
too bad.
No, we didn't. Because the jockey card is so bad, we're going to retry.
The horses are on the track.
And they're off.
As you can see, this time we're trying to move over to the rail. See if we get better luck there. The one horse is going to have to move out a little bit for us to get by them. We're overheating. Because I'm behind, I was trying to move up a little bit. That didn't work. We still got the first part of the revolution. Creeping up a little bit. I just would like to not be last by the time we start rolling the slot machine for the
5
second
furlongs to go.
part. I think we're in a good place right now. Maybe just a touch bit more speed. Oh, not that much. Right there, perfect. Oh, no rags. All right, can we avoid the mistake of last time when we went too
They're in the
early?
home stretch.
This time we had to go at 2.4 because we were
Furlongs
behind.
to go.
The 3 horses with us, the 7 horses creeping up a little bit. This time the 1 is not running. So I just got to stay in front of the 7.
Look out, they're
And we
coming
do.
up from behind.
And we finally win one of these stupid Empress
We
races.
have a winner.
Yeesh. All right, the Empress Cup, finally. I am really looking for a sprint race, a special category sprint race. Really would like to find a special category sprint race. Golden Pluto Stakes. Now the question is, how long between that and the Summer GP? I don't think I can risk that. Look at that 20 furlong race, good grief. I think this might be early enough to not interfere with this Summer GP. So why don't we try this one? I'm pretty sure I've never raced this one before. The Red Flower Stakes in Birmingham. 12 furlongs on the turf. We have raced it before. The track record is held by one of our horses, Cabana Boy. We are clearly the favorite, which is very funny to me.
The horses
We
are
are
on
rapidly
the track.
declining, but whatever. Pretty good start.
Go!
And we're gonna have to go uphill here, which is also wild because I don't know, outside of maybe that San Francisco track, I don't think there are any North American tracks with a distinct elevation change. Although maybe there should be. So seeing something like that is always crazy. As American horses run on flat ground. If you're in thoroughbred horse racing, I mean, I know there are other kinds of events like steeplechase and maybe some other stuff where you go uphill, but not in this kind of horse racing in America. They don't have up and down hills like they do here in England, apparently. Oh, I'm gonna have to mute for a second.
5 furlongs to go.
All right, sorry about that. My phone ringer was on. I forgot to mute it for the voiceover. Don't worry, that guy is an army buddy of mine. I'll just call him back
2 furlongs
in
to go.
25 minutes when we're done recording. All right, I held that whip for a long time and whipped at the very end. We're not going to be challenged. Straight on to victory there. All good.
We have a winner.
And we set a course record, 2:30 and 8. And we got paid on top of it. Not too shabby. Oh boy. We only have 2 skills left in the red. This is going to be very nail-biting. All right. I think you know what's next. Summer GP. We have to win this race. And then we also have to win the Winter GP 6 months from now. All right, Manual Ballet is the favorite. Maybe we're the number 2 favorite? Looks like we are. We'll box it up, 12 and 4. I mean, we literally have to ride a perfect race here. My thermostat says it's 72. I'm just telling you, it don't feel like 72 in here. It feels like 70. Or maybe 65 or something. All right, track record held by Wardrum. And there is the favorite, and that is the field for the summer
horses are on the
GP.
track.
We're just a 5-year-old. There are 7-year-olds in this race. All right, pretty good start.
And they're off.
And we get to the rail with no resistance because the one horse is kind of behind us. There is no rough here. I would like to be a little bit more forwardly placed because we're dead last. And we're not going to get the revolutions unless it's all red X's, so I would like to move up a little bit. Alright, that's better than nothing. Alright, I think that's good.
They're midway down the back stretch.
Don't want to overheat. Don't want to overheat. Alright, second red X. I mean, maybe we can pull that off. I've never gotten all 3 red X's before. I have no idea how to accomplish that. So we're just going to whip at whatever time we would have normally whipped and don't get it. And we're in the lead. The 11 is creeping up a little bit. I'm staying on the reins. The 12 coming on strong. I think we held them off. Oh boy.
We have a winner.
All right, we've reached horse title.
race.
GP Hunter. The sole reason I've been breeding these turf horses to win the GP Hunter horse title. We win, we get paid quite a nice chunk of change there. So the real big question is how much are skills going to erode before the winter GP? We've got feel and courage in the red. Everything else in the yellow or blue. All right. So I still need to win a short turf race, I think, to get a title. So we could do the Super Sprint Cup again. I think I've won that twice, the Australia Stakes once or twice, and the Victoria Cup once. So if we win this the second time, that'll be 5, and that'll be the Sprint Champ title. And so we'll box it up there. We are definitely not the favorites. Track record 1:15-5 held by Cloudy Day here in Normandy. And there's the favorite, Needle Pleasant. I don't know if anybody who thinks needles are pleasant. All right, maybe one person.
And away they go.
All right, here we go. Pretty good start. Built up really nice. We're in good position. I'm expecting to see that red C in the slot machine there. Oh, we don't get it. All right. We don't have it. We don't want to overheat. These other horses are going to come on. We're going to let them. And we're going to go to the whip when we absolutely have to. The 7 started taking off. Oh, God. Oh, God. We're going to have to replay this race. Terrifying. Oh, God.
Show your guts.
Yep, I shouldn't have been in front. That's my own
My
fault.
goodness, they've lost their chance at the title.
All right, so let's redo this and see if we can pull it off. Let me check the snow while we're at it.
The horses are on the track.
Yeah,
And
so
away
far
they
just
go.
a dusting here in
That was a great
here in the
start.
upper Midwest, so I might still be able to get that DoorDash order in when I'm done with this recording. All right, we're not in the front, so that's good. I'm hoping again that we can get that Red Sea. If we don't get it, not going to be able to count on that. The green meter is maxed. We're in a good place. Just gonna keep it right here. 7's starting to move up. 7's on the outside. He goes. We're gonna go.
Four longs to go. Show your
Oh,
guts.
I don't know. It's ugly.
Don't give up now.
Oh, grit kicks in. Explosive kicks in. We're still not gonna win.
My goodness, they've lost their chance at
All
the
right.
title.
Well, that's disappointing to say the least. Jockey card wasn't terrible. We'll just move on. We just don't have the speed, unfortunately, to compete at those kind of races anymore. Trying to get back to the blue here. Empress Mile. I could try this. It's probably going to be brutal again. We're going to try it. We're not the favorite. I think we're the third favorite. So we'll box that up. All right, correction. Fourth favorite. At least it's a straight shot. Track record held by Dress Blues.
The horses are on the track.
And away they go.
Oh, wild out of the gate. That's not good. Oh God, we went straight to the back. This is bad. This is bad. Oh, maybe we have a revolution in our future. I don't know. Try not to overheat. We want to gain some ground. Close it back up, but we don't want to overheat. We're going to have to whip hella early if we get the second part of the revolution. All right, maybe not.
Okay,
Maybe not.
this is
We're in
where
a
the
good
race
place
is
right
won.
now. Pack isn't very spread out. All right, green meter didn't go down too bad. No revolution. I should be whipping. I am whipping. Going to the front. We're with the 3. Oh no.
Show your guts.
My horse just does not have the skill anymore.
Don't
It
give
just
up
doesn't.
now.
Grit kicks in. Explosive kicks in. We will finish third. No chance of winning that horse title or having it available. We just don't have it anymore. There are 3 superstars in the jockey eval. It's not that we're riding terrible. The horse doesn't have the ability. It is going to be really an uphill sled to win this Winter GP race. I really don't think it's going to happen. All right, is there one short race we can try to win in between now and then? I don't think there is. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Winter GP. We're just going to go straight for the Winter GP. All right, here, this is for all the marbles, folks. If we win this race, we accomplish our goal. If we lose this race, this whole thing was wasted. It looks like we're actually the second favorite, which is mind-blowing to me. We're going to box it up here. And we're going to pray for the best. Oh, I don't like it. All open circle. We're facing a horse who's literally great at whatever we're about to do. And we're not great. And we're declining rapidly. The track record 228-3 by Warm Star. Here in Miami. Gray Line, we've raced that horse before. There was the favorite Manual Ballet. Powerful Mars, we've raced before. Those are two that I remember. Not a great start. It's a long race. You don't need a great start. I think there's also rough here, so we don't need to move in. There's the rough. We actually need to move out a little bit. We did. And we're at the back of the pack. Delightful. Are we going to run inside or outside? That I don't know. I would really like it if the one moved in. Make my choice a little bit easier. But again, we've got a lot of the race left to go. Right now my plan would be to move ahead of the one and then cut in front of the one, inside, cut the corner on the track, down towards the end, and go to the whip. The 8 is way out in front of everyone, and we're almost at the back of the back. We are at the back of the back. The 1 moves in. This field is really spread out too. This is... The red flags are everywhere. This is going to be ugly. We could get absolutely brutalized here.
Midway down the back stretch.
The 1 is actually moving out. That's wild. All right, the pack is tightening up a little bit. The 9 is reeling in the 8. The rest of the pack is moving up. We're positioning. I'm running in the rough. I don't even give a fuck. We're going to the whip at 2.7. Steering inside the pack.
Furlongs to go.
We're going to go back to the whip here. Oh, no response. Nope. Explosive triggers. We'll finish third. Maybe?
Finish.
We got to retry that race. The last one, I promise. I think we ran about as good of a race as we could have possibly run there. But we could have a better finish. All right, one last time. No betting. We're just going to go straight to the race. Can we win the GP Hunter horse title with this basically old nag who used to be a fantastic racehorse? Terrible start.
Go.
And I'm expecting the exact same thing to happen in terms of our pack positioning. The 8 way out in front. The 9 at least didn't go with him. This time we might go to the outside. I think it's a possibility. We got at least 3 horses inside of us that would have to move out. Alright, we're doing it. We're going to the outside. We have the red first part of the revolution. And we're down last. The pack is starting to pull away, so we're going to speed up a little bit here. Slow pace, allegedly. We're starting to overheat. We're going to slow back down. I'm going to move out a little bit and give myself a little bit more room. The 3 horses falling off the back. Alright, the pace in this race is really helping us.
Midway down the back stretch.
We're actually right where we kind of want to be. Maybe, except we're going a little too slow right now. Oh, we're not going to get the revolutions. Oh god, we're going to start moving out already. Lugging out to give ourselves some space to the whip. I should be whipping right now. What am I waiting for? Whip, whip, whip.
2 furlongs to go.
Oh, yes. Oh, can we do it? Can we do it? It's us in the 5. Come on, baby. Explosive triggers. We nose in front. Yes. Absolutely fucking yes. What
We have
guts
a winner.
on Art
Yes.
Deco.
Horse title earned.
Horse title earned. GP Hunter. Every cent of that horse title. Look at that. Beautiful. Amazing. A great way to cap off a career. A rapidly aging and fading horse manages to pull it out. All right, we finished 3rd in the Gallup World Series for Turf. And we won Best 4-Year-Old Mare on Normal and Special. 9 G's in the bank. Courage and Feel still in the 90s. That's pretty cool. But you can see the rest of the skills have taken a huge dive, including braking and power. Speed just 84. It's amazing that we actually won that last race. All right, so we're going to look at the horse. Are we going to look at the horse titles? Sprint Champ. Didn't reach it. Couldn't get that last win. We're too slow to get that now. Yeah, too slow to try to get that. So we're just going to move into retirement. We got 1 new star, 32 races, 27 wins, 26 of the wins at grade 1, 7 horse titles, and we have earned our place in the Hall of Fame. Another filly for the Hall of Fame. All right, let's go out to the theme park and take a look at the breeding card for Art Deco. I think it's going to be pretty good. I don't think, however, that speed is going to be one of the top 3 skills. I think feel will be. All right, so we're saving our game, saving all that stuff. Here in the Gallup Stallion. I don't know, they just couldn't call it the breeding shed. I mean, good grief. All right, look at that. 6,800 points to breed. Art Deco. A double circle for turf, closed circle for counterclockwise, pardon me, 9 to 16 furlongs. Open circle for toughness, sustained growth curve, evolved explosive, and grit Stamina, feel, and fierce for strengths. Breaking is a weakness. There is the pedigree. Art Deco out of Dakota Ring by Decipher. So we'll see you next time on Gallop Racer 2006. Hope you join me. Don't forget to hit that like button.